Okay, this is Rocky Hall, and I'm doing an interview here, and I'd like to know who you are, what you're about, what you're doing here, and it's all yours. Take it away, whatever it is that you want to say.
My name is Tanya Abid, and I come from the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, and I live in a little village called Minnesinaquan over in Minnesota. I'm here in support and standing with Standing Rock Reservation because they are going against DAPL, the Dakota Access pipelines, and also I understand that they are also working with Enbridge. Back home in Minnesota, we were going up against Enbridge ourselves, and I live, say, 8 miles south of where they wanted to put the proposed Sandpiper pipeline, and we were able to get them out of our city or our little town for now, and so the Sandpiper pipeline has been put on hold for now. And so then when I heard that they were also coming over here, I'm like, no, Enbridge, you're not done with me yet, because over here I have, over in Standing Rock area, I have nieces and nephews whose families come from like the Rosebud area, and also down by Pine Ridge I have nieces and nephews that their families come from. Also when I've been coming out here since April, like the second week of April when they first started the camp up over here. And we've been doing little things, doing our prayers and stuff like that, and welcoming people and like getting the word out there like that. We've been out onto the river and we've been fishing and stuff. And one day we caught a fish, and one side of it looked healthy in that, but then on the other side of it, it was already dead. And it was like the eye was white, the whole side was white, and there was like little tumors all over its face and that.
Oh.
4 days later, we caught another fish, and on the back side of it is like the red on your shirt, and it was starting to get little tumors on it too.
Show the red on my shirt here.
So to me that was like the big calling from the animals, saying, hey, we really need help. And then I've been informed that they've been catching deer that have been getting tumors inside of them too.
I heard that yesterday.
Yeah, and then over at up by the 3 affiliated, they've got dead fish on both sides of the banks over there. So to me, it's like a big calling from the animal.
How far is that from here? Because I'd like to go get that on camera
I'm not
as
sure
well.
how far that is.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been up that far yet, but eventually one of these days, while here, I'm going to go up to pay them a visit too to see how it is.
Yeah. Can you tell me about the impact on the human race here? The cancer rate? Do you know anything about that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the statistics on that as of yet. Just been mainly seeing the different things that have been coming out of there.
Yeah.
We even did a boiling water test, and we did it for 3 minutes, and it was like a muddy brown with stuff floating on top. So we boiled it for 15 more minutes, and it turned to like a light tannish yellow, with some of the stuff kind of boiled out of it. So then we took a look at it, and we decided, all right, as a group, there was like 6 of us, and we decided as a group to try it. So we drank it, took a sip out of it, and it had just like a sweet taste to it, and then it also had like a diesel-y aftertaste after you drank it. So even doing the water test, like to try to purify the water to be able to drink it, that wasn't really
Oh, that's
good.
pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so you traveled a distance to be here?
Yep. Well, just 8 hours, 8-hour drive.
That was pretty easy compared to mine, yeah.
Yep.
I came from California.
Oh.
Okay. So you came with your family?
I came with a couple friends, and I've been here since then, and they've gone home to go take care of business, but they are coming back. I've also had family members come from there, stay a couple days, and then go back home, just to come and stand and support.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that the Sacred Stone Camp had asked for is, if you have to do, go home and do your business, there's always another person that's going to come up and step into that place. And likewise, if other people need to go home, there's always more people coming in to...
I like your shirt. I'm sorry, I just saw that. Love water, not oil.
Yep, for sure.
So we have people constantly coming in and out.
Right.
And doing whatever it is that they can do.
Yep.
Yeah. And how big would you say this camp here is?
I'm going to guesstimate about 2,700 people.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm hearing different numbers. It's hard to count people when they're coming and going. Yeah, but there's, I just drove in and there's a lot here.
Yep.
And you're in this little encampment with the Earth First?
I believe I am.
Right?
Because I don't like putting labels on different things, so it's like we're all one nation coming together to unite against these people, against the pipelines.
I heard that Earth First came down here when the numbers were a little small and helped. So I'm really standing behind them because I'm from Humboldt County, California, so I know about Earth First and their movements and the such. So yeah, this is awesome, and they're coming down here standing with the tribes.
That's correct.
And how many tribes do you think are here right now?
About 120, I think.
Is this amazing?
Yes.
This is the first time in 100+ years that all these tribes have come together and stood together.
Yes.
And my heart is just overflowing with that one. Sorry, that's my little input there. Thank you.
I would also like to say too is I want President Obama and Congress to take a look at what they are going to be agreeing upon if they sign that, so that they let Dakota Access in. Do not do that. Do not sign that paper, because you are going to be desecrating the earth. And by pulling everything out of it, you're only creating more diseases, more cancers, more tumors. Anything that comes out of there is going to make people sick. And I'm asking you, I'm not asking you, I'm demanding that you do not support Dakota Access. Sign that paper that will say no more Dakota Access, no more pipelines throughout the Indian country, no more mining or any of that pulls anything out of the ground.
Yeah. I don't really like to touch on politics, but I'm going to do it right here. With the next president that's coming in, what do you see happening?
If I became president, there's going to be a lot more tribal consultation. There will be a lot more things that will be staying in the ground. There will be more protection of the waters, animals, lands, air, everything that encompasses all that, because we need a healthy future for our future grandchildren and the ones that are yet to come.
Yeah, I totally agree with that one. Is there anything that you want to say to the American people? A lot of people are going to see this video. Would you like to say something to your family, your children, your grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren?
For the general public, or everybody, family and that, I just want you to know that I'm doing this out of love for you. Although you may not see it now yet, but we need a healthy future for us. The water, the foods, the animals, everything that comes out of the ground, as far as like the fruits and vegetables and all that, we need healthy living for our future generations. And that's why I'm doing what I am doing right now. And because I love you, and there is nothing that you can do about it.
Damn straight. Say something to your family. Just anything you want. Just
my family, just know I'm out here doing what I can to stand in support. And I miss yous, I love yous, and just keep sending those prayers out here. Keep putting those dishes down at the ceremonies, and just know that we have a lot of people here that are standing along with me to be able to fight the Dakota Access pipeline.
Yeah. Thank you for sitting down with me. I think that's awesome. I've been treated so well since I got here. I'm just amazed at everybody's outpouring and acceptance, because I'm a stranger, but from the Choctaw Nation myself, and so I got that deep roots, and I still feel it deeply, and I just feel really good to be here. This feels really good, awesome. and I thank you for having me. I do. So anything else?
That would be it.
Okay. This is Rocky out from the Dakota Nation out here in Cannonball, North Dakota. We're fighting the pipeline going in, and we're trying to save the earth, and we're trying to make sure that future generations have drinking water. If you guys don't know what this is about, please Google it, please look it up, and do absolutely everything that you can do. I'm working on a list of supplies that we're going to need for the camp, for the medic tents, and everything else, and that's going to be forthcoming. So whatever you can do, Rocky out.